welcome everybody. I was doing some work and figured why not do a quick spur of the moment vlog, live stream, a yard, StreamYard live stream. Why not try that? Wake up before I have coffee, before I do everything. Actually, I got my sweet tea here. Wasn't planning on going live, wasn't doing, oh, I'm hitting the wrong screen here. Let's minimize this, go to comments in case people might be starting to pop in. So this morning, I figured why not go live. Have no idea why. I think it was due to my analytics. Hello, JTS Outdoor Life. I was looking at my analytics last night, and I had 4,000 hours. I had 4,000 hours, 4,000 and like 20 something hours. I was above what you needed. Today, because it's another day in the 365 day cycle, now I'm below 4,000 hours. Now it doesn't really matter because I don't have 1,000 subscribers, but I like to keep at least one of those goals up there. And it fell. So I figured, you know what I should do? I notice when I go live, my hours pick back up. So I should be able to get back above the 4,000 hours as I work on the next 120 subscribers eventually in the next 6 or 7 months to put me over what I needed to do. And that's kind of hence why I'm live this morning. I wasn't like planning on doing it other than to keep my hours up. What do we got here? Mary Jones, hello there. Gotta have. Why am I touching this as a mouse pad? I don't understand it. It's because I set it in front of me. This is how spur of the moment today's vlog or stream is. I didn't have anything to talk about because I was just hoping. I did this really smart. I figured I would stream live while everybody's at work. Well, and that saves everybody too, because during the evening time, everybody is streaming anyway. Last night, I woke up to go to the bathroom. I come down the hall, stretch after going bathroom, look at the computer, and Hot Sauce Junkies was live at midnight. Because there's so many people going live, it's hard to fit into a certain time, and so I ended up watching them until like 1:30 in the morning, which was great because they're an awesome channel. But it's just like, when do you start streaming? I figured, well, let's stream while everybody's at work. And because I didn't have any content, I figured why not try something fun this morning. So I came on here and I did a Google search and I typed in the word conversation starters. I think I got it from a movie or a TV show or something like that as a joke. It was Monty Python. It was Meaning of Life, Monty Python, where the waiter came and gave them cards for conversation starters. I go, I wonder if there's a site that you can do that at. Maybe it'll help with an impromptu live. So I typed in the word conversation starter, and let's see real fast what they give us to start a conversation. So they have a bunch. We have questions about TV, movies, books, apps, phones, sports, restaurants, travel, technology. So we got some questions, and I'll go ahead and do that as conversations. But first, let's go through these comments because people are starting to pop in. Nobody's working on a Friday. I know I am, but I don't have to leave here for at least another 2 hours. Hi, Nomadic Hippie. I am making dinner in the UK. Yeah, it's dark. It's like noon here in Florida, and I'm surprised it's not dark yet. I don't like it when I have to turn my headlights on driving down the road at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, wow. Aloha, Lena. How are you doing? How's everything going in Hawaii? I hope you and everybody else is doing good. Still, my plans for coming over to the Big Island this year have been put off because I'm getting ready to go on a cruise here at home. I'm going to leave the port here and just kind of travel around locally around the Caribbean. Though I do want to come and I want to go ghost hunting with, I'm shaking the camera. I'm sorry. Trying to get comfortable. Yeah, I do definitely want to come over. It's just I've been busy trying to do what I'm doing here. Ooh, look at here. You guys are working locally today. God. Yeah. Okay. You're lucky. Yeah, damn lucky. That's what I want to do. That's eventually what I want to do. Work from the motorhome. If I could haul freight while driving down the road with my motorhome, it'd be great. All right, so let's go ahead and for today's spur of the moment live stream, let's do some conversation starters as brought to you by conversationstarter.com. That's probably not the name of the website. It is conversationstartersworld.com. I was close. I was just guessing. Random conversation starters. Hear what? Some conversation starters that span all kinds of topics. I bet none of these topics have to do with motorhome RV living or full-timing or campgrounds or thousand trails or travel or anything. It could. I bet there's probably a travel question in here. We'll see. Let's see. Ooh, slow momentum's in here. Good morning, my friend. Rolling out from Winnemucca, headed to California to drop these two RVs. God, I miss going out to Nevada. I miss going out there. I would love to hop on I-80, leave Salt Lake, drive through Nevada. Fingers crossed I see one of those autonomous Tesla tractor trailers driving down the road. That's what I want to see. I want to see an autonomous Tesla tractor trailer electric truck going. We're not going to see that out this far east for a while. Hello, James Cantonese. How are you doing today? Okay, so what we are going to do is let's start with number one. And I'll just let you guys answer. You guys feel free to answer in the comments. We're going to keep this short. I only need about a 30-minute video to build my hours back up to over 4,000. I don't even know why I'm trying to keep it that high. I don't know. And real fast, because I'm trying to keep it that high, there's other channels out there that are just almost there that already have the subscribers. So if you guys want to hit their playlist while you're at work or while you're at bed and just let them run, leave a comment at least on the first one. Say, hey, I'm running through your playlist right now, and do it like Blue Wave Odyssey. Really, really close. So hit his all playlist and just let it run. Just let it go, as Elsa would say. And I think Camper Life is right up there. And if you're really close, if you're over 1,000 subs or friends, whatever you want to call it, and you're really close to 4,000 hours, leave it in the comments over here. I got to get that right. Not over here. It's over here or wherever. I don't know. I'm not on YouTube. But leave it in there and maybe we could all run some playlist. Okay, so first question. Are you ready? Are you ready? What was the last funny video you saw? So you're sitting down with your girl or with a girl. You just asked her on a date. You're at the China Pavilion at Epcot, sitting down, nice glass of wine, some Chinese wine or whatever, or a beer, and your pre-meal stuff comes and you're tongue-tied. You don't know what to say, and this is your question. So, what was the last funniest video you've seen? Right? I don't know if that's a conversation starter. Oh my God, Gavin, I hope you're doing okay. I've been seeing in your feed that you have been sick, but it also, one of the posts says you've been traveling and shooting and editing. Because I sent you a couple text messages to see if I can not have you this Saturday, but next Saturday at 7, I'm trying to do a once a Saturday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. stream, a Q&A, if you will. And I wanted to clarify if I was going to be able to possibly get you next Saturday. I got Jen Vargas this Saturday at 7 p.m. from Central Florida Top 5 and the Florida Film Slam. And then I wanted to have you next Saturday at 7 p.m. if you're free, not out shooting or doing anything. So get with me, text me, and I'll respond back to you here. Ralph's Trucking says hello. Ralph's been going through some stuff on his channel. Everybody check Ralph out. I do have a question for Ralph. While everybody should be telling me what their funniest last video is, What's your funniest last video? Ralph's. So your last couple videos have been about putting people's links up if they hit the super chat. So I'm all for that. I'm not complaining about that. There's lots of people that make money off of super chat. I'm not ready to yet. I sometimes give to channels $2 here, $2 there, because I feel I need to. They're giving me good content, and to say thank you. Like last night, I think I gave $20 to Hot Sauce Junkies. I mean, dude ate a full Dougie pepper. Who does that? But so my question is, when you reach 1,000 subscribers and you reach that 4,000 hours, does all that stuff become available again? Do you get the super chats? Because I remember back in the day when I used to be monetized, when it was 10,000 views on one video and you automatically became monetized, there were certain things locked out, like super chats and stuff like that, until you reach like 100,000 subscribers. And I think all that changed, and I was just curious. So 1,000 plus 4,000, does it unlock everything? Curious. Okay, and why am I still doing this? Okay, I saw Fuller House Season 5 Part 1, the funniest show, of course. Not as great as 80. I watched Season 1 and 2 of Fuller House on Netflix. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that because I'm a grown guy, but I enjoyed it thoroughly. I haven't caught the rest of the seasons, but definitely good. Tunstead's video this morning. I watched Tunstead's video. What was the one I watched this morning? I don't know if he put out multiple ones. I didn't watch if he went live with it this morning. I haven't had time to catch that, but right when I woke up, I did catch the one where he was getting his taxes done. I've seen that one. I don't know if that's the only one he did this morning, but that's the one I've seen. Oh my God, mooch stalkers. I think I'm missing something on that one. Don't know what it is. Let's see here. Mary Jones says, my last video I watched, I thought was funny, was yours when you ate the ice cream and thought you had to run to the bathroom. That was no joke. Come on now. I thought I was going to have to use a pressure washer on my hiney. Yeah, I think the last funniest video I seen was I was watching cats see snow for the first time. And so it was this compilation video, and like the very first video, this cat was walking on a snow-filled second-story deck looking over, and it looked like the ground was a lot closer than it was because the snow built up towards the deck. The cat decided to jump off into the snow and it was gone. I thought that was pretty funny. And there was a bunch of other, clips in there that were pretty funny. If you ever want to check something like that, cats see snow for first time or something. It was pretty good. Sorry you asked what our last funny video was. Sorry, got booted darn. I know what your last great video was. The one, the Badlands. Oh, what is this? Screen call. Thank you, Google. I don't know who it is. Catwalk. Catwalk made me bust up laughing. Let's see here. Okay, so you guys don't have to hit the thumbs up, but I appreciate it. Ralph's Trucking is thinking about my question. I don't know if it's about last funny video or if he's gonna let us all know if once we reach that threshold, if everything becomes available. One of those two things. Planes, trains, automobiles. That was the last funny video. I could say I laughed. I watched 10 things you didn't know about trains, planes, and automobiles the other day. That was pretty good. Pretty interesting. Man, I miss John Candy. See here. Poke Holt. Hold on. Is that the Holt family? Hey, howdy, just passing through back out into the rain. I go, hope I don't melt. Is that Mr. Keith Holt's family? Trying to tell from the picture? I can't tell. Is this Hillbilly Gardens? Toyland Museum? Could be, could be. Let's see here. We got, I walked away from the PC. Had an issue to deal with. All right, well, you're back now. Send me a text. Read the text I sent you this week. I'm trying to get a confirmation for next Saturday, not tomorrow, but next Saturday. I'm trying to schedule everything every single Saturday, every interview and Q&A I can get, Gavin, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. You don't have to stay on that long. I just want to ask you a couple quick questions. Let everybody else ask you some Q&A type stuff, maybe about like because you shoot for a TV, you have your own TV show, and it's ghost hunting, so you have probably a pretty high expertise in low light photography, low light shooting, audio definitely, because a lot of the stuff that you do on your TV show has to do with audio. So I figured, hang around as long as you want. I'm going to do an hour every Friday. And if you're busy and you can only stick around for 10 minutes, I'll ask you maybe one question and just open it up to people. We'll let people know who you are. So get with me. You probably are doing it now. I'm hearing my phone go. Or that could be, ooh. Let's see. I know I missed a phone call. It was an 888 number though. And I did hit the, they didn't leave a message. Otherwise, Google Pixels like to, you can have Google talk to the person like and people think that Google's a real live person. She's so good. And it's crazy. I don't know. We watched John Candy movies on repeat at Christmas. I was watching some old SCTV stuff the other day. And then once you watch one SCTV thing, another SCTV pops in. The next video you might like, and I just got on an SCTV kick the other day. It was pretty good. Frame Queen, hello. I was talking to you this morning, text or Instagramming. Just popping in for a moment. I know you got things to do, and I'm getting messages. Let's see. And it's Gavin Kelly. Cool. Actually, Gavin, you may have just answered my question so I could let people know. Want to try to bring me on now as a test? Let me text you. As a test? Question mark. That would be okay. I could bring you on now, but I have your whole thumbnail and everything created so when you come on normal, but if you want to pop on now, I could bring you in. I could definitely bring you in real fast. I'll put a link in the stream, click it, and then on the top tab of your computer, close out YouTube. That way we don't get the double feedback. All right, guys. Well, let's try this. I am going to bring Gavin from Truth or Legend on Amazon Video. Let's invite. So this is for Gavin, guys. I'm going to go ahead and copy to clipboard. Dun, dun, dun. If I can do it properly, copy and close. All right, this is for Gavin. So let me tell you who he is real fast. He has a show called Truth or Legend on Amazon, and he is producing a series now for Netflix, getting his show up on Netflix. And I guess you guys, let's not talk. Okay, so everybody that has questions about photography or low light video or audio, let's hold that until this coming Saturday or next Saturday. Right now, you could probably just chat with him about ghost hunting. You know what? This random conversation starter thing, useless. We got Gavin Kelly coming on, and I see him down in the thing. Okay, Gavin, before I bring you up, well, you got headphones on, so we should be okay. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go and bring Gavin up. Here's, hold on. Hold on real fast before I do. What is this? It's Google Glass. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I didn't know I had my glass on. Okay, so here we go. You could fire up. Gavin, look at you.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, man, I wasn't planning on this yet because I know you got so much information that you could teach everybody. So we'll hold off on the camera, low light, audio, all that stuff for when I can get you on, hopefully another Saturday from now. Right now, I guess just bring up your TV show, podcast, and what you do, I guess, kind of introduce everybody. It's a work day, not too many people in. This is a spur of the moment.
Yeah, that's the reason why I decided to jump on, spur of the moment.
Hey, why not? Shoot, where are you at? Are you up in Paducah?
Yeah, I'm in my office.
I see R2.
You got yeah, and BB-8. He's hiding back there.
Is that a Spiro BB-8?
Nope, it's just a little guy.
Oh, that's good. I have a Spiro back there, and I got him at CES like 2 years ago. He stopped working.
Oh, yeah, no, mine's just just sits there.
Well, last night I created a whole new thumbnail. I was being creative. The one I sent you as a test sucked.
Yeah.
So I went and I just like spent probably an hour and a half just like putting stuff and then getting everything. And I think I came out. Your thumbnail is the perfect thumbnail I've ever made in my life. Most perfect.
Oh, cool.
I was pretty excited. That's it. But I don't know if you're going to be free next Saturday. So
that's what I'm trying. That's what reason why I kind of sort of jumped on here. Also, we are going to be filming this weekend, possibly next weekend, weekend after that. We've already got our schedule for season 2.
For Amazon?
No, for Truth or Legends.
Oh, for the podcast?
No, the show.
Oh,
Truth or Legends.
Yeah, Truth or Legends. The Amazon.
Yeah, we've already got our schedule for filming season 2 teams. We start in March and end in July, and then season 3 picks up with filming in August and goes into October.
My cat wants to get on my keyboard. I need to move her over here. So yeah, I noticed that somebody else did a movie or something about a place on. She is getting in my way. And you went ahead and you shared your thoughts on what happened at you at this place. It was some house or something.
Benton Farms.
Benton Farms?
Yep.
And so it seems like a lot of people in your profession go to the same places. And so I do got one question.
Okay.
So when you're doing research to find, God, I'm shaking the table. So when you're doing research to locate a place, like let's say you're going to not Waverly or something like that, that's popular. You could pay $400, stay all night. Right. But let's say do any private individuals, homeowners contact you and say, hey, my house is haunted. Would you like to come here and do this? And then how does the release forms work for going on network?
Well, when we actually do a residential, we don't put them on a network at all.
But what if that resident is
they want to?
Yeah, and it's really haunted.
Then we have to do a liability form.
Okay.
And then fill out for video and photo release.
Okay, so most of the places, so let's say I'm going to use Waverly as an example. Everybody knows Waverly.
Yeah, but that one's oversaturated. And someone just asked if I've been to the Mansfield prison yet. You're talking about the Ohio State Reformatory? Yep, we've been there. We filmed there twice.
Oh, let's see. I was curious. So those places are known. And so they have it's more of a business for them to have people like you go in. Right. But private individuals that may be having an issue, Ghostbusters style, hey, who are you going to call? We're going to call Gavin Kelly. And then so you come in and you do your research and say it pays off. You find something and you want to do a show about this house or this store or this business. What's the next process that you guys have to do if you want to get that on television?
Well, of course, we have to get permission from the homeowners. We show them what we got, and if they say, yeah, go ahead and do it, we'll we'll actually do it. We'll film it.
Okay.
But we already have most of the stuff, so we don't have to go back. We don't have to do any of this stuff like they do in all the network with all the reenactments.
Yeah.
We actually have the footage of us capturing stuff, so we don't have to go, oh boy. No, we don't do that. It's
So
already
you don't
done.
get that shock value.
No, because it's already there.
Now, so how many days? What's the how long does a normal investigation go? Is it just a one-time visit, or do you? Well, I know for a fact there's a certain place we both go to that you love going to and staying and spending. Because the people are awesome and the accommodations are awesome. But so like but if you were going to shoot a TV show there, it would be over a multiple day thing, right? You got to do your research and then the normal investigation. And then.
Well, we've already got all the research for this particular place, and we're going to go ahead and film there. We'll have a weekend to film there.
Oh, okay. What kind of on season? This will be season 2 coming up.
Season 2 of Truth and Legends. Yeah, season 1 is going to get released June 1st, but I can't say exactly where.
So, how many locations do you go to throughout the season? How many episodes are there this coming season?
Each team. Right now we have 6 teams in 6 states. They each have 4 locations each. So basically, episode 1 is going to be 2 states. So, for instance, I'll give you an example. First episode is going to be Fox Valley Ghost Hunters from Wisconsin, and also R&R Paranormal from Tennessee. And then episode 2 is going to be Paranormal Destination from Massachusetts, and Cherry Capital's Shadow Seekers from Michigan. That'll be episode 2. And episode 3 is going to be the Southern Ghost Girls from Alabama and the San Antonio Ghost Hunters from San Antonio, Texas. So each episode is going to have 2 teams, 2 states. And right now we have a total of 20 episodes.
And that's similar how the Netflix show is going to go too when you go to do the hometown show, is that it's going to be teams?
Yeah, that's what Truth and Legends in Your Hometown is all about.
Oh, okay.
It's all about the teams and what they get in their hometown. But right now, if it goes to Netflix, it's going to have to get chopped because they don't want more than 12, and we already have 20. So, but if it goes to the other place, which we are in negotiations with, we can do 20.
Suburban Florida says they had an amazing time in Mansfield. Same with St. Augustine, which is down the street from me. Tombstone is great, but I never had. Everywhere I go, I never get a feeling like if Tombstone or Fort Sumner. Like I went to Billy the Kid's graveyard and site and stuff, and I just walk around and on that's the Trail of Tears, and I just never get that. I think like I said before, I think the Disney Ghost at the Haunted Mansion's the only ones that ever come out for me. I don't know.
Wow.
What do we got here? So cool. The Shawshank movie site. All the locals say the prison is very haunted. Now, have you? There's a prison in Boise, Idaho, Boise State Pen or something, right on top of Boise. I was going to go to last time I was out there. Have you? Do you do a lot of? Are you going to be traveling west a lot in the coming seasons? Stick with Central and Northeast.
No, for this next season, we're going to be Kentucky, Indiana, Michigan, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Kentucky, Florida. Yeah, that's where we're going to be.
Is it? You guys got a full plate of stuff.
And besides that, filming a movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So who's okay? Real fast. So you're getting these teams together and doing all this. Does that make your job easier of producing, editing, and
hell no?
Because do the teams help with the what do they call it when they go through the research and like listen for EVPs and everything, and do they do some of that stuff to kind of ease your your workflow a little?
The process is we give each team 10 locations, which they go ahead and choose 4 out of it. They investigate it. They do everything like whatever all paranormal investigators do. They investigate the location, and then they go over all their footage, their photos, and they listen to their EVPs. And then they mark on the EVPs what they got, if it's something. They mark their video footage if they captured some visual evidence, and of course, save the photos. And then they go ahead and categorize those with the location, what room, yada, yada, yada. So everything is all nicely neat. Send it to us, and then schedule with us for us to come out to that location. And we'll actually do a interview with the teams at all 4 locations. And they'll kind of tell us the experiences that they got. We don't want to know the evidence they got. We want to know their experiences. And when we get to the reveal, then we go over all the stuff that they captured. And we do that at all 4 locations. And that takes a weekend.
When I rated your ghost hunting thing during Fallback to Metropolis, you had so much equipment with you at the time. I mean, but you had a large group of people with you.
Yeah, we had an event there.
Yeah, and I noticed that, I know what kind of vehicle you drive, a pickup. Do you also have you got a lot of equipment, and I'm sure you're going to get a lot more as you continue on, and are you going to get one of those vans and just like deck it out and have everything? And
probably
you should already have all that stuff.
Well, we used to have a box trailer that goes with the truck.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
But since we're only 30 minutes from home, I didn't have to bring the trailer, just bring the stuff and just put it all in for the event.
I never even thought of that. Yeah, you probably got a local about town car. You're picking, you're not going to New York or something.
No, we do that, then we get a trailer.
Now, what about you always see like Ghost Hunters International or those shows, and I know the answer. Everybody else may not know because we had a talk. So, are you planning any overseas adventures for haunted places in your near future or in the future?
Well, we also have another show, The Paranormal Journey into the Unknown, which is currently on Amazon. We have season 1 on Amazon right now. Season 2 and 3 is currently getting scouted by the networks. So we're waiting on that. That's a long process. It's totally drug out too. But August, we're taking the show to London, Paris, and Ireland.
Now, as we were talking earlier about getting permissions and stuff like that, is it different trying to get permissions and everything else overseas than it is here in the States? Do you have time getting?
I would assume so, but we have the London Film Commission flying us out, so they're taking care of us.
Oh, good. And that will. So, if you want to put that on television, is it more difficult? Well, no, because that's a film division of yours.
It's all taken care of, ready to go. And of course, if you look back here, that beautiful island we're going to in 2022.
That's a deadly island, you know that.
Yep, that is the island of Pavlagilia, and we got 48 hours to be on the island.
That is going to be, and like I told you, do you need a butler or somebody to carry your bag?
Yeah.
I'll have my passport. I'm coming up to Metropolis this week to finish up my passport stuff. I'll be ready to go. So
cool.
If you need, I'll be the yes boy. Hey boy, get my bag. Boy, get my camera. Get the microphone.
Yeah. We got so many people that they're like, hey, can I get inside your suitcase? I'm like, yeah, sure. If you don't want any breathing holes.
Suburban Florida Outdoors has a question for you. I don't know if you could read it. Gavin, I would love to take you to Key West and the Tortugas. Definitely camp on Tortugas. I wonder if are we allowed to spend the night, Suburban? I've never spent the night on Tortuga at the fort, but introduce a drunken ghost of notorious pirates. Yeah, we have a lot of pirate ghosts down here, stories, swamps, and
yeah, we'll be in Florida in August.
You can't be here in August. I'm putting on a special event in Metropolis in August.
Ooh.
The Bottom of YouTubers event.
Yeah, we're gonna be we're gonna be in Florida in August, and then after we're done there, we're heading overseas.
Dang you, man! Well, I guess I can have access to the room downstairs at the mansion because you won't be there.
You mean our room?
Your room.
Yeah.
You know what happened in your room, correct?
Yeah, the emergency room.
Huh?
It's the emergency room.
No, did Lori tell you what happened to my friend that I'm going on the cruise with?
Oh no! What happened?
In that room. Okay, so when you first walk in the room, there's a marble small table there. It probably weighs 50 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody was out eating breakfast. All of a sudden, there was a huge crash and bang. They in the room. They go in the room. The top marble piece was all the way by the far window, and the table part was over by the bathroom door.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was crazy. And so and I trust two people that were in the room that were having breakfast. So and I trust Lori and William. They're pretty honest about everything. So that was kind of cool.
There's some crazy things that happened there.
Okay, now you like that room. Have your toes ever been tickled in the middle of the night, or has the blanket ever been? Have you ever felt anything on the blankets? Is it or have you had any weird things in that room?
When we had the double jersey box going, we actually got some strange voices pop up. We've had some of our devices actually go off because I decided, like, you know what? Why don't we just go ahead and turn this stuff on and see what we get? Paula and I did the ghost helmet experiment in there with the red light, so that was interesting.
I don't understand how that works because when I seen her put that on downstairs in the morgue area, it was like when she goes, "I see red," and I was thinking to myself, "Well, obviously there's a red light right here on your noggin," but I guess it goes at a different speed or something like that, and you could turn it up, turn it down.
Yeah, so you got magnets on both sides of your head. You got 4 here, and they're firing off, and then also you got the LED lights in the front. So when you're like sitting there with your eyes closed, the synchronization of the LEDs will just change patterns. And of course, with the magnets, it kind of causes a field. And the next thing you know, you're going to start seeing shapes. The first time I tried it, I saw what looked like the old Atari game with the tanks, with the green lines and everything. I saw that, and then it turned into like shapes, not like a mountain and stuff. It turned into like a square, into a triangle, into a circle. I'm just like, what the heck? And we had the creator of that helmet sitting there with me, and he's like, this is how you use it. This is what you need to do. Well, the same box I used at the mansion, called the Devil Jersey box, it all of a sudden said, Gavin, like that. And I had the helmet on, and I took the helmet off. And I'm like, did that thing just say my name? And he goes, yeah, I did. And I'm like, okay, well, we went into the location where we were filming at, and I sat down the auditorium steps, put the helmet back on, pitch black, going through the whole thing again. Except this time I saw a rift, a nice squiggly red line. It burst open. It looks like something that you would see on Supernatural.
Yeah.
But after it shut, there was a little boy with pilot goggles on his head and a little girl with a sundress standing in front of me.
That's crazy. So it works like a mechanical television did in the before, that like when you put the holes in a record and spin it with a bright light behind it, and then as it speeds up to certain RPMs, you can get that image. It works similar with the light and like an old mechanical TV before tubes.
Yeah. Well, that's an interesting analogy, but basically it opens
I just
up
learned
your
about
third eye.
mechanical televisions.
Yeah, it opens up your third eye is what it does.
Yeah, that's kind of what that did. So Dreaming Out Loud says, what has been the most scary, disturbing experience while filming? Good question.
Fancy Farm, Kentucky, the industrial slaughterhouse. We were there filming, and we got 5-inch deep weld sockets thrown at us. We had a female investigator that was with us. She got hit in the back with a piston about that big. She got sucker punched, and this is all on thermal. I had a nail thrown at me. I got my face clawed. Gosh, what else happened there?
So, but ghosts. So I was always curious: do ghosts see us?
Of course.
And as much as so they could see us better than we could see them.
Yeah. I mean, you got to look at it this way. We are both on the same plane. They're on the indefinite plane, and we're on our regular plane. But we are coexisting. We just can't see them, but they can see us.
That's kind of unfair.
I know, but it's true.
I don't like.
I mean, say like that library is in Metropolis that's next to the mansion.
Lori's working there now.
I know.
Oh, okay.
But that place used to be something else. It could have been someone's home for all you know.
Mm-hmm.
Those people are still there while it's a library.
Gavin, have you tried Xbox Connect method yet? Any luck?
Yeah, we actually have. We're using that at the Ohio State Reformatory and had a stick figure show up in solitary confinement.
Really? Yeah. I've seen that done on television, and the stick figure, and when it walks, it like freaks me out. I go, "Is that real? That can't be real."
Oh yeah, we were at the let's see, where were we at? The Weldon Manor in Central City, Kentucky, and I set up a full spectrum camera, an infrared camera, the DVR camera, and the Kinect. So I had this long layer, and the guy told us that owns the place. He goes, "This hallway where I set everything up is basically portal hallway because there's a section of the wall where there are two doors. They pulled the doors off, so it's like you can go in one, come out the other."
Mm-hmm.
He calls it a portal. So we heard strange noises coming from down the hallway. He goes, "Yeah, it's always like that. You're going to probably catch something." So I set up that camera setup, and next thing you know, we see 175 feet away from the hallway, we're at base camp and we're watching it on the screen. The room starts doing this number, one frame a second, and then a little dot shows up, and then a stick figure, 7 feet tall, and waves.
How come that's something else? Like you hear stories, like my daughter. Okay, my daughter, where she lives, she's seen something crazy. So I talked to a friend that lives in Hawaii. That's a Ghost Hunters of Hawaii. And, he wants the object. So they moved into this house. Inside the wall, they found a Nazi World War II pin for the uniform.
Oh wow!
And I forget, they did a search on it. What it was Medal of Honor type thing for Nazis, but it was in the wall. And my daughter's always been sick ever since they moved in the house. That's when her whole medical issues started. And so I contacted my friend in Hawaii. He collects like haunted dolls and stuff. And she was supposed to mail it to him. And then their life was supposed to get better. She didn't. She took it out and put it in her pickup truck. But lately, her and her girlfriend are no longer together at Facebook. They let it be known on Facebook. Facebook's a drama place. So everybody should know. But since that time, there have been peeking around corners, walking. She could be in her bedroom, look out the hall, and see like an 8 foot tall. Why does everything have to be so tall? I don't know. But like 8 foot tall, walking through the living room with a little shadow demon thing following behind it. And it's turning her TV on, it's turning her lights on and off constantly. And she calls me like at 3 o'clock in the morning, "Dad, I can't sleep. I'm scared. Stay on the phone with me," and doing all. And this happens at least 3 times a week now.
Wow.
And so my question is, why does do you grow taller as a spirit?
I have no idea. I just think the way you go, you're still just going to be that way. I don't think you grow taller. But
you got a 7 foot. She's saying hers is, she thinks it's some demon thing, and like 8 foot tall.
Yeah, well, everybody that's seen this guy, they call him Slim, and he is 7 foot tall. And the story is there was a guy that was 7 foot tall. So this is actually Slim. I haven't seen anybody else higher than that. If I could choose one piece of equipment, what would I use? I personally like the Eddie, or basically it is a geophone, a temperature, as well as EMF detector. So you have all three rolled into one.
How speaking of that, do you think that any of the applications that you could download on your cell phone actually work?
There are some. We've actually beta tested a lot of applications, and one that I stand behind is by a guy. Now, what's his name? I'm probably going to say his name wrong, but he's in the UK. Uh, Brian Holloway. And see, a long time ago, I went to Waverly Hills. Yay! I
Mhm.
was
Lucky.
yeah. I was about to walk through the threshold, and we had an investigator that we invited. We invited his team. It was Darkness Paranormal Society from West Virginia. And right when I walked through the threshold, my name came across as SB7. And he's like, dude, it just said your name, like that. And that was, gosh, I think in 2015, I think it was when we went, 2014. And just last year, was it last year? Or I think it was, we went
Tell her I
back to
said
where it is.
hi. I know she's off camera, but tell her hi.
And who?
Oh, I thought you were with your.
Oh, no, I'm at work.
Oh,
She's at work.
oh, okay.
And then we went back to Waverly 2 years ago, April 4th, and I pulled up a device from Brian Holloway called the Speculo. And I was like, all right, I'm going to give this app a try. So I said, I came here many years ago. You said my name when I walked through the threshold. I go, what is my name? And I turned that app on and it said Gavin. I was like, oh my.
Because when you were down at the table with everybody else, right? The morgue is actually through the steel sliding door around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing that. I went into the morgue while you guys were out there, and I was trying to talk from in there because I go down there so much,
Mm-hmm.
and trying to get if there was anybody down there to come across your devices in the other room, and I could hear stuff, but with all that static, I don't. It's like talking on a CB radio. It's hard to listen to.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and then with that static, you always hear things. It's like listening to a fan as it's spinning.
But see, that's the reason why we use the double jersey box in our app, because it cuts out all the static. If you noticed, all you heard was just the voices left behind.
Yeah. Yours was working actually pretty well.
Oh, we heard a lot of stuff, especially when Chelsea was going back up the stairs, and you heard something come across and said, "Come on, friend."
Yeah, that was.
Remember that?
No, I don't. I was like, because I felt like I was intruding when I was there.
No, you weren't. It was fine.
Oh, I appreciate it, but when I'm walking around with my Osmo Mobile Pocket,
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like I have freedom to do whatever I want. It's like my security. I don't. So Andy's Journey says, and this is a great place, is Haley's Bar and
Hailed Bar Dam.
Yeah, right there in on the Tennessee-Georgia border thing, right there.
We've been invited to go there so many times. After we got done filming at Old South Pittsburgh Hospital in South Pittsburgh, Tennessee, we were invited to Hailed Bar Dam, and we were checking it out. I filmed a walkthrough, walking through the whole place. We learned about the history of the building, but we couldn't do much because it was raining, it was cold, it was windy, and we're right there on the river, so it was cold.
Well, there's a rest area on the river right there before you get to that Love's truck stop. So I'll park at that rest area,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll fly my drone over to the dam. And then because I'm trying to get those aerial shots, and I don't know where the cemetery is and everything that got flooded out.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to fly my drone around that because I don't have a boat to go out there. But and that's one of the places I've always wanted to go to. My vehicles are always so big. I don't know if I can get to them.
You don't need a boat to get to it.
To the underwater cemetery there?
Well, it's not submerged anymore. I mean, you can walk up on it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Here's another one everybody's been to. It's about as famous as Waverly. Have you? Okay, a place that never fails to disappoint is Lost Furnace. We encountered a huge shadow figure in the main hall.
Yeah, we kind of shy away from this Lost Furnace because it's outside, it's next to a highway, a busy highway, and you really can't get any EVPs there because it's all out in the open.
Yeah, there's so much noise. That's like the other day when I asked you why do paranormal researchers do most of their work at night, and you said basically noise pollution
Yeah. Well,
and
I mean,
everything.
you got to look at it this way. Say, like right now, it's raining. You've got ambience of cars. You got your traffic. You've got people walking around. And if it wasn't raining, it'd be sunny. You'll have your wildlife, your birds, dog barking, cats meowing. Critters just going everywhere. And that's during the day. Nighttime, that's all put to bed. Your traffic is going to be minimal. You're not going to worry about birds flying around because they're going to be asleep unless you get a bat. Dogs and cats, well, you might get them barking, but it's kind of rare.
And the
Everything just kind of dead.
cats and mice and stuff you can isolate and probably debunk sounds. No.
Oh yeah.
So. Well, we have been going 50 minutes, so I'll probably be cutting this short. Real fast, because I'm going to go the last 10 minutes or 5 minutes. I'll do the last 5 minutes. Do the growth thing that Blue Wave does because of him. I'm doing this. And Camper Life. So, have you noticed your channel, your YouTube channel, grow a little bit? And if so, are you going to start putting normal content on your YouTube channel, maybe behind the scenes stuff?
Oh yeah.
So you're going to start putting and making that up.
I've been putting a lot of editing stuff on there, like when I redid the whole trailer for Ghostbusters, the way I feel it should have been.
With the song?
Yeah.
You
can't have a Ghostbuster movie without Ray Parker Jr. Come on, seriously?
I'm sure it's going to be in there. It's not released yet. Give it time.
It's not. They went ahead and rewrote a whole new song for Ghostbusters. They're not going to have the Ray Parker Jr. in there at all, which is kind of upsetting, but what can you do? And of course, when I did the thing with Yoda, Baby Yoda liking Michael Bublé.
Yeah. You know what? Now, William, I told him that this too. I still have not watched Mandalorian.
Oh my God. You're missing out, man.
I got hooked on a Dean Jones kick, so every Dean Jones movie on Disney Plus I've watched, from Herbie the Love Bug to Blackbeard's Pirate or Blackbeard's Ghost, and I've been watching all the Dean Jones stuff, the Ugly Dutch Hound, that darn cat. I don't know why.
Oh my.
Yeah. We rely so Suburban. Yes, we rely on video thermal personal experiences. We do prefer sluice at night, much calmer. And let me know when you guys are hanging out over there, because I'll drive down the interstate tooting my horn. That place is crazy. There's a lot of places in Alabama. Alabama's a insane haunted state, kind of like Georgia.
Oh yeah, we went to a place called the Sweetwater Mansion, and that place is amazing.
What was that? Union Springs, Alabama, the jail. I went into the jail. They have an actual ghost tour in the jail there too, but they used to do the hangings right there in the front of the door, and there's like a whole history of stuff.
Oh wow!
And it's like, if any place is going to be haunted, this is going to be it. And but in the old cemetery there, but I looked, and I want to believe. I do want to believe in this stuff. But,
oh yeah. Oh, let's see right here. Someone been to the Squirrel Cage jail. I've been wanting to go there, but where we went was the Farrar Elementary School. I haven't been to the Villisca Axe Murder House yet. It's
great. You get a weird feeling walking around there.
I think it's too small to go filming, to tell you the truth.
It's been done. They want so much money to spend the night in it. It's just like it's cool to walk around, take your photos, and leave.
Yeah, I mean, Ghost Adventure had a hard time going in there. They had to chop down their rigs just to carry them in there. They're huge shoulder rigs. They kind of had to shrink them down because you really can't turn with a full shoulder rig about that big.
That's a good thing here. Andy's Journey saying they're getting bad storms. I know that they were calling for like 8 inches up in Chicago. How is it? Are you guys going to be getting any of that in Paducah?
We've got like 5 to 6 inches.
Oh, wow.
And I think it's pouring right now. Let me look at the camera. Oh, yeah, it's pouring right now.
Oh, don't tell me that. Well, I'm heading. I got to go to Lakeland real fast. Mandalorian is a must watch.
It is.
I know it is. I know. I'm right down. I can go in right now. Rise of the Resistance boarding passes are probably booked out. They usually, people still go to ride the ride. They get there at 3:00 in the morning to get their boarding pass to ride the ride. So you usually can't get on it after 8 a.m. But it's like right down the street. I could go over, do my best to get on that, and I still don't do it. I've still have not ridden. I've ridden. I mean, we had a special preview day. They let us in to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to do all the stuff before Rise of the Resistance open. I'm not a huge fan, but I think everybody's saying you're going to love Mandalorian. You're going to love it.
Yeah. I've already seen a POV version of Rise of the Resistance. It looks really cool.
It does. I'm trying not to hit the spoilers though. You know, because I want to be blown away with the special effects.
It's amazing. It's all
Paducah, cool. We go through there a lot visiting my daughter. Pause and effect. If you stop on the opposite Illinois side of the bridge, hit into Metropolis, check out the Super Museum, tell Morgan and Adam and Jim and everyone, I said, hey, if you guys want to crash and spend the night, the Riverview Bed and Breakfast right next to the Harrah's Casino, tell them you know me or you follow me on my channel, you'll get a discount on a 2-night stay. And then Keith Holt's Hillbilly Gardens right up the road in Toyland Museum. Dude's a trip. You'll love them, I swear. There's so many great things to do. I'm not sure about where you live in Paducah. I guess you guys have the flood wall, right?
And
wall.
Yeah.
So there's stuff to see there too. Plus, you got a Best Buy. All right, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead. If you want to stay on, you can stay on. I'm gonna. We got 4 minutes. I figure if everybody in here puts, if you're a content creator, type in the letters CC, and if you're new to the channel and new to any of these people, what CC means is you're a content creator, you have content on your channel, and you want people to come check out your stuff and like, subscribe, leave comments. That's what that means. So you guys are allowed to go ahead and grow. Well, I want to save. There's so much stuff this guy right here, Gavin, can teach us from what he actually does to help our YouTube channels grow and create better content, create better lighting, maybe some editing. What kind of camera? Can you use a cell phone? Can you just use whatever you got in your hand at the time?
Right.
And, so we're going to save all those questions. So when we get him on in a regular Q&A here pretty soon. But I thought today was kind of a cool thing. Thank you for popping in, man.
Mm-hmm. I got a question. I have the share screen option. What does that exactly do?
Are you allowed to share my screen? Share screen. Okay, so let's say if you click that, go ahead and click it.
I want to see if I can actually play something for you guys.
Yeah, you should be able to. As long as it's running in the background on your Chrome tab.
Yeah. Hang on a second here. Let me try something. This would be cool if I can do it.
I'll make you full screen.
Ooh, I feel special now. Oh, look, I see myself now. That's awesome. That's interesting. All right, I'm going to try this. Give me a second here. Oh, I only have 531 people. Wow, we're getting there. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. Okay, I'm going to blow this up full screen. Oh, all right. Let me see if I can do this. I'm sharing the screen now. All right, you guys ready? Hey, can you remove that lower third? Okay, you guys ready for this?
The audio. Oh, maybe because you're wearing headphones. Or
what do you think of that?
That was actually pretty impressive.
Yep.
That was impressive. Look at I'm zooming out, zooming in, letting you do that. This is a good test too. Yeah, is that the same one you were showing me in the that you were putting together? because you were having that drone shot come away from the boat in the river, Paducah and all that. So I see you're also getting certified and getting your pilot's license for drones, so for commercial use.
Yep, I have to. I mean, if you go ahead and fly a drone and you use it for commercial, you can get slammed.
Yeah, did you see that they're also with the new laws changing? I mean, they don't take effect for like 4 more years. So but that when that finally goes into effect, the recreational drone pilot is pretty much history.
Yeah,
you're pretty much stuck to football fields, or it's going to suck for everybody. So it's definitely worth going out and getting your commercial license. Plus, if you're spending that kind of money on a drone, why not put it to work? Do some realtor type videos, sell them. You can put your drone to work, make some extra money. That's a great way to make money as a nomadic person living full time in a motorhome.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, we've been on for 1 hour, 37 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and sign off, say goodbye to Gavin, and I'll contact you in text and just let me know if you're free. What Saturday? I'm scheduling everybody 7 p.m. on Saturdays.
Okay.
So this Saturday, Jen Vargas from the Florida Film Slam, and then if you are not able to do it next Saturday, I have a radio personality from Florida that can talk about getting used to hearing yourself, your voice, and stuff like that. What they do because everybody hates hearing themselves on camera or audio,
right?
So it sucks. I hate seeing myself. That's why I'm trying not to look down here at my own image. I'm looking up here at you. So I can't watch myself. But everybody, thanks for checking in for this quick little spur of the moment. Wake up in the morning.
See, it'll spur of the moment. So I'm like, hey, why not? What the heck?
Yeah. Hey, that's my delivery. I'm the only reason I'm going to leave early is because I'm hungry. I don't want to cook anything here in the motorhome.
Yeah, my lunch break's about 15 minutes.
It's taco time. Have you tried the new taco restaurant, the Mexican restaurant in town?
Which one?
The one next Sissy's.
Nope.
Oh, you got to go there. You got to go there. They just opened up. They're really nice people. All right, guys. Gavin, I'll talk to you on the next one. I'll see you in text. And I'm going to go ahead and let you go and sign off and I guess get to work like everybody else should be. Oh, you guys should be working. Oh, you work campers, man. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later, Gavin. Thanks for checking in, man.
Hey, no problem. I'm about to put the link up here in a second.
Okay, I'll. Oh, you could do that. Well, I'll keep you on screen while you.
Yeah, I can't do it on this screen. I have to load it up again.
Oh, I see a CC there for you.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm trying to do a bunch of other stuff over here at the same time.
Multitask.
There you go.
Awesome.
Okay, there's my link.
All right, yeah, and suggestions. I don't know what networks rules and regulations are on what you do in social media and stuff, and if it affects you. Because I got questions about pay and play and all this other stuff with the networks for the future. But like on your YouTube channel, if you did like traveling to, stuff that's not on your show, the B footage, putting that together for your YouTube, B footage, unused footage.
Well, you that video I just showed you?
Yeah. I
did all that.
Okay, so yeah, but like telling a story, a beginning, middle, and end type thing on YouTube, like we're going out to shoot, for the show today, and
I've been wanting to do that, but I can't until I reach 1,000. I'm only at like 5 something.
Oh, you could start. That'll help you get to 1,000.
That's what I'd like to do. That's the reason why we are trying to get to 1,000, so I can sit here and do stuff on the phone and send it to the big cameras.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, because your shows, I've watched every single episode of season 1, and it's good, man. It is good quality. Yeah, and so anybody want to check out Gavin's TV show, if you have Amazon Prime Video, it's right there, Truth or Legend. That's all I typed in and found it. And
well, it's not going to be Truth or Legend. It's going to be the Paranormal Journey.
Paranormal Journey, yeah.
I'm going to put it on here in a sec. Oh, gosh, if I could spell right. Paranormal Journey. I'm trying to do all this stuff all at once because I have to add it to another window. Just make it work.
Yeah, but I've seen your editing software. You're skilled. You can do all this.
We've also seen my editing room too.
Oh yeah, I got photos of that.
There we go. I put up the link there. So yeah, everybody that's watching, go ahead and click on my link for the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way
Ding,
when
ding.
so when I
That was
add more
Rocky,
videos,
right? Ding ding.
yeah. So when I add videos and stuff, so I mean it's gonna be really cool once I start adding stuff that I can that the network will allow me to do.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's why your YouTube channel is just like short clips right now.
We
You
can't
could
do,
do a
can't
great
do much.
15-minute.
Oh yeah, I would love to show people the steps of putting together a TV show, what you do, how you do the editing,
How to make the contacts to, if you come up with a great idea, like an RV show, an RV travel show, and you wanted to shop it to like Turner Broadcasting or anything like that, and getting the contacts, being able to get something put together, how to get a crew together, how to get the camera, and how to get the funding, how to get all that. How do you do all that? You
well,
would be great.
the thing about that is you have to have a production company. That's that's your foot in the door. But I don't contact these people; they contact us.
See, I have friends out in Hollywood that are friends from being a part of this community, and they set me up with like Turner Broadcasting and some of their networks for some shows I wanted to do, and and I don't have a production company. Though Jen Vargas, Central Florida Top 5, they just started their production company, so we'll talk about that Saturday. But yeah, so you can do it. I mean, as long as you got the will, you can do it. With social media nowadays, you can get in contact with people.
Oh yeah,
and become YouTube's a great way to do it. Make or get in, connect with people that are different, that have different qualifications to do stuff and can help you out along the way. All right, guys. I will see you hopefully in the next week or two, Gavin, here on a normal interview. And let's on the channel. Hold on. Was that you?
Oh yeah, I'm just typing.
Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for popping in. Gavin, I'm going to go ahead and minimize you, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for checking in, man. I really appreciate it. All right, guys. That's it. Quick little 1 hour, 7 minute, which was only going to be like a 30-minute. I'm getting better. At least it's not 3 hours today. Oh, man, I love you guys. All right. Thanks for checking me out, and have a great Friday. If I can see, my multitasking skills kind of suck. Peace, everybody.